In today's NBA, superstars are often loud, flashy, and constantly in the spotlight. But Jamal Murray is different. He doesn't talk much, he doesn't chase headlines, and during the regular season, many people even forget how dangerous he really is. Yet, when the pressure is at its highest, when the lights are brightest, Jamal Murray transforms into one of the most lethal guards in basketball. This is the story of a player who built his legacy not on hype, but on heart, resilience, and clutch performances. From a young kid in Canada with big dreams to becoming the backbone of the Denver Nuggets championship run, Jamal Murray's journey has been full of challenges. He faced doubts about consistency, criticism from analysts, and a devastating injury that could have ended his prime years. Many questioned whether he would ever return to the same level again. But Jamal Murray never listened to the noise. Instead, he trusted his work ethic, his mindset, and his belief in himself. When the playoffs arrived, he reminded the world why he belongs among the NBA's elite. This video dives deep into the untold story of Jamal Murray, the struggles, the setbacks, the breakout moments, and the championship rise that proved he is not just a good player, but a true playoff killer. Jamal Murray's basketball journey began far away from the bright lights of the NBA, in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. Growing up in a country where hockey dominates sports culture, Murray's path to basketball greatness was never guaranteed. However, from an early age, it was clear that he was different. Huge credit for this goes to his father, Roger Murray, who played a massive role in shaping Jamal's mindset and discipline. His father introduced him not only to basketball fundamentals, but also to mental toughness, often using unconventional training methods like meditation and martial arts to build focus and inner strength. As a young player, Jamal faced constant challenges. Playing against older and stronger opponents forced him to mature quickly. Instead of being intimidated, he embraced competition and learned how to stay calm under pressure. His scoring ability, smooth shooting form, and confidence began to stand out at the high school level. Eventually, his talent earned him a place at the University of Kentucky, one of the most competitive college basketball programs in the United States. At Kentucky, Jamal Murray proved he could perform on a big stage. He became known for his ability to score in bunches, hit tough shots, and take responsibility late in games. Easy. Despite being surrounded by elite prospects, Murray carved out his own identity as a fearless scorer. His strong college season boosted his draft stock and showed NBA scouts that he had the skill and mentality to succeed at the next level. This foundation laid the groundwork for everything that was about to come. In the 2016 NBA draft, Jamal Murray was selected by the Denver Nuggets, a team that wasn't considered a major destination for young superstars at the time. Entering the league as a teenager, Murray faced a steep learning curve. The NBA was faster, stronger, and far more demanding than anything he had experienced before. During his early seasons, inconsistency became the biggest criticism against him. One night, he would look unstoppable, and the next, he would struggle to find his rhythm. Many analysts questioned whether Jamal Murray could truly become a franchise star, or if he would remain just a talented role player, adjusting to defensive pressure. Physical guards and complex offensive systems took time. But on top of that, he was still learning how to balance scoring with playmaking. Despite the criticism, the Denver Nuggets organization believed in him and continued to invest in his development. A major turning point came with the growth of his chemistry alongside Nikola Jokic. As their partnership developed, Murray began to understand how to control the pace of the game and choose his moments more wisely. Although the struggles were real, they were necessary. These early challenges helped Jamal Murray build patience, confidence, and resilience, qualities that would later define his legendary playoff performances. The moment that truly changed Jamal Murray's career came during the 2020 NBA playoffs inside the Orlando bubble. While the world was dealing with uncertainty, Jamal Murray delivered one of the most unforgettable playoff performances in modern NBA history. Entering the postseason, he was still viewed as inconsistent, talented, but unreliable. That narrative didn't survive for long. In the first round against the Utah Jazz, Murray turned into an offensive machine. He scored 50 points not once, but twice in the same series, going shot for shot with Donovan Mitchell in a legendary duel. Night after night, Murray hit impossible shots, step-back threes, and fearless drives to the rim. What stood out most was not just the scoring, but his confidence. He demanded the ball in clutch moments and delivered every time. The basketball world was shocked. Fans, analysts, and even opponents realized that Jamal Murray was built for pressure. He followed that series by helping Denver complete a historic comeback from a 3-1 deficit, then did it again in the next round. Murray had officially announced himself as a playoff superstar. From that point on, his reputation changed forever. He was no longer just a young guard with potential. He was one of the most dangerous scorers in the league when it mattered most. Just when Jamal Murray seemed ready to reach another level, adversity struck in the worst way possible. In 2021, he suffered a devastating ACL injury, forcing him to miss an entire season and raising serious questions about his future. For a player whose game relied heavily on quickness, explosiveness, and confidence, this injury was both physically and mentally brutal. During his long rehabilitation process, doubts surrounded him from every direction. Fans wondered if he would ever return to his explosive playoff form. Media narratives shifted, suggesting that Denver's championship hopes might be over. For Murray, the hardest part wasn't the pain, it was the patience. Watching games from the sidelines tested his mindset. More than any opponent ever had, instead of giving in to frustration, Murray leaned on the same mental strength his father had taught him as a child. He focused on recovery, discipline, belief. Day by day, he rebuilt his body and confidence. The comeback was slow and challenging, but it shaped him into a more mature and composed player. This period of doubt didn't break Jamal Murray, it prepared him for the most important chapter of his career. When Jamal Murray finally returned fully healthy, the NBA quickly realized that he hadn't lost a step, he had evolved. During the Denver Nuggets championship run, Murray played with a level of control, confidence, and composure that defined true greatness. Alongside Nikola Jokic, he formed one of the most unstoppable duos in basketball. Their chemistry was built on trust, timing, and unselfish play, making Denver nearly impossible to defend. Throughout the playoffs, Murray consistently delivered in big moments. Whether it was closing games in the fourth quarter, hitting tough jump shots, or creating opportunities for his teammates, he proved that he was built for championship basketball. His scoring explosions reminded fans of the bubble days, but this time they came with maturity and leadership. Jamal Murray wasn't just playing to impress, he was playing to win. Winning an NBA championship silenced every doubt that once followed his name. From questions about consistency to concerns after injury, Murray answered them all on the biggest stage. His journey from a doubted young guard to an NBA champion cemented his legacy as one of the most clutch playoff performers of his generation. Jamal Murray's story is not about being the loudest star or the most hyped player in the league. It's about resilience, patience, and belief. He faced criticism when he was young, exploded onto the scene when it mattered most, and survived one of the toughest injuries an athlete can experience. Through it all, he never lost confidence in himself. What makes Jamal Murray special is his ability to rise under pressure. When the game slows down and everything is on the line, he gets better. His journey is a reminder that success doesn't always come in a straight line. Sometimes, the setbacks are what prepare you for greatness. Today, Jamal Murray stands as a champion, a leader, and a symbol of mental toughness. He proved that you don't need constant attention to be great. You just need heart, discipline, and the courage to keep going when others doubt you. Jamal Murray didn't just prove people wrong. He proved that belief, combined with hard work, can turn potential into legacy.